Good afternoon, everybody. That chat doesn't seem to be working, but we're going to deal with that later. Welcome to Not Split Fiction, which was what was planned for this afternoon's stream, but unfortunately, Joe couldn't make it. So I was then planning on changing this stream to be the Baldur's Gate 3 finale, which... Why does chat... No, that's not right. Let's try this. Does that chat? No, there's that. We're using a new chat widget, but I'm still working out all the kinks. That seems to work a little bit better. So it was going to be Split Fiction, didn't work out. Then it was going to be Baldur's Gate 3, that didn't work out. So we're here playing Timberborn, which is completely hidden by, there we go, playing Timberborn, which is a little city builder beaver game, and it's very excellent. We played this before a couple of months ago, and I played it lots since then, but I've recently unlocked the second faction in the game, so I thought, let's give it a try. Also, yes, happy Star Wars Day, and yes, I need to hydrate. And yes, test message, thank you. It is indeed Star Wars Day, yes, we can, yes, blame Joe. Thanks for the introduction, you're washing up. We're really happy there's a bit of Timberborn, you play it and love it. Well, I'm glad you enjoy it. We're going to be playing as the Iron Teeth, I think they're called. Almost definitely Floof. There you go. Okay. So, what I can do is... if we bring that down to that, maybe that down to that, then copy that URL. Oh yeah, Dragonborn, that's one. Then I need to go into studio mode, go to the chat scene, open properties for you, and then do that. Back to you. Right, we'll see how that looks in chat now. Right, so this is Folktales. This is the one you start with. We've done this before. I've recently unlocked the Iron Teeth, the defectors of traditional timber ways. They mastered iron and science to build advanced machinery. They achieve progress through ingenuity, efficiency, and disregard for the environment. Their motto, work hard, work hard. Not work hard, play hard. It's just work hard. Good to know. And then we can obviously pick a map. What does this mean? Oh, yes. So this is one we did first on stream. These two I've played since. That seems horrible. That seems nice, but a bit tricky. That seems really small, but maybe that'll be an interesting challenge. Did I celebrate something by sneaking into Stonehenge and before a ritual's getting... What did I do? What have I broken? I'm going to go with a maybe, clown. Let's go with a maybe. There's that one which also looks horrible. Heck you. Cryptic!
What do you call a mountain that hides behind trees? Sneak peek.
Oh my god, that's terrible. Thank you, Cryptic, very much for the 12 months of membership. It is appreciated and terrible at the same time. Thank you very much. Okay, now that seems to be working, that chat. Is this game about creating a dam? We'll get there once we choose a map. The basic things I'm looking at when we have a map is normal water sources and bad water sources. I'm just going to try. This should work. Yeah, okay. So, obviously this clear water is good and stuff, and we want it because it lets us grow crops and trees and make the beavers happy and such. But then we have these bad water sources, which is obviously bad water, which makes everything die. Now on simple ones like this, we've got a lot more regular water than bad water, which makes it easier. Flexible start unlocked. I don't know what that means. But then something like this, it's a lot more difficult to filter out the bad water and such. So I don't know. Do we have any custom maps? No, it doesn't come with any. So I'm thinking we give this one a try. In the desert, beavers always seek valleys where the rivers still flow easily down to this canyon or become a safe haven for all. I mean, that's good. You can't kill the bad water. You can block it, but you cannot kill it. Let's give this one a try. I've also no idea how Iron Teeth play. You've heard the game before the bad water update? I think it adds some interesting mechanics, though I've never played it without bad water. Yes, Blep, that is exactly what it is. It's loading. Give it a minute. Okay, chat, we need to name our settlement. It must be a beaver-related pun. That is the rules. I can't remember what we did last time, but I'm pretty sure it was a beaver-related pun. There's a very simple one of damn it. But I think we can do better than that. Yeah, oh look, there's damn it, yeah. Damn on Fort Water. I presume you can use the bad water for power. You can use any water for power. The bad water is used for making some more advanced recipes. You can extract things from it. Beavington Grove. That's cute. No, Agent. We shan't name it a lie. Tailtown. Also cute. Bit of alliteration there. Beaverton. Is that not what we called the first one? I can't actually remember. Oh, no, you didn't have to say it. SOH. I think we're going to go with Beavington. Beaverly. That's terrible, hologram. And here are our little dudes. Our little iron teeth. These dudes apparently prefer metal work to woodworking. So that's where we've spawned in. This is our map. The water is obviously flowing from here. So this is just an infinite water source over here, which goes all the way down here. And we've got a bad water source here. And two bad water sources up here. Thankfully, this just drains out here. But I imagine if this increases flow, it's going to spill over here and start contaminating this river. Thankfully, this one only joins the river right at the end. So for a good while, we're going to be okay. So I know how to play the game, but I don't know how they are different. Okay. A breeding pod. The iron teeth preferred and only way to reproduce. Nutrients are brought by haulers, the unemployed and workers after work. Interesting. So that's the only... So with the regular beavers, we just make more buildings for them and they eventually reproduce and get more beavers. It appears with these, we have to basically create our own beavers. And a barrack, practical shed housing that requires just wood. So I think our first port of call is going to be making sure there's enough sleepiness areas for all of the beavers we currently have. So, oh, it's a very simple building, bless them. So they each hold 10 and we currently have 12 beavers, so 2 of these will be enough. So we can go like that. Now we can also head over here and say that I would like you to start chopping these trees. Well, I don't need to prioritize that because it's the only thing they can build. And we need to go to the cut trees marker and say, please cut all of these trees down for wood usage. We can also say, large industry pile. Interesting. We don't get underground piles with this group. Let's go with that, but we're going to make it a lower priority. Then we can play it, and then we can watch them get to work. What is a beaver's favourite snack? Yeah, welcome. It does seem like a very good map, doesn't it? Yes, exactly that, Black. That's strange. Did James Man make a new substance for himself in Scotland? He most assuredly did. That much I'm guaranteeing. In fact, we're going to make another one here just to increase the speed. And after every cycle, as it says up here, there'll be a bad event. As far as I'm aware, there are only 2 bad events, but with this new faction, that might be different. There is either a drought, where all water will disappear completely. Well, it would stop flowing in for a small while. Or there is a bad water event, where all sources of water turn into bad water. So I'll have to deal with contamination and such through here. But we'll see. We're going to have to learn some new things, it seems. That's actually not where I wanted that. That's a stupid place for that. Let's put it there for now. We're also going to increase the number of working hours for now, just until we get the houses done. Right, I'm just going to shut that all the way up. I also need to sneeze. One moment. Very sneezy. There we go. So we're just going to make them work day and night because there's no point having them sleep outside. We want to get this done. So each of these require 40 logs, which means this one's nearly there. So some beavers are obviously working in these lumberjack flags, cutting down trees, and then they store the logs in here, and then other beavers come and grab them for building accommodation. There we go, that's one completed. Can we get this other one done by nightfall? I don't think so. Yeah, that's true. We do need a water pump. I'm always pretty slow with these things. We're gonna put you there. Right. We're gonna make you the priority. The water pump is where they pump water. If that wasn't obvious. And then the water pump can store some water inside it, but not very much. Which is why we have this. Yes, they're sleeping because they're tired. They're currently on -8 because they are very thirsty. Hopefully, we'll fix that soon. Geeky afternoon. How much do you pay your beavers for the labour? They pay for their survival. That's what they do. Okay, we're going to bring it down to 19 now. Yeah, the goal is to make the beavers happy. That's the main goal, and that's the happiness meter up here. We're currently at -3. I had to get to +15 with the folktale faction to unlock this one. Which I just about managed. There you go. It's slowly going up as they're slowly getting water. We don't need this yet, because currently they're just taking the water straight out of here. Right, and then next we're going to need to source some food. So we're going to grab a gathering flag. I'll put a gathering flag here and another lumberjack flag here. We can mark these trees for cutting also. We can also pick these berries for food. There we go. Look, now we've got more than enough housing. And this is here. This has been built so we can select its thing. We've reached a new well-being high score of 3. Yeah, oh, and 4. Don't forget berries for breeding pods as well. Good to know. I do indeed keep a big slave workforce, unfortunately. We're going to build a little... Oh, is it freezing as it auto-saves? This... No. No. That's the wrong one. We needed a warehouse. Thank you. For some berries, as we're already full. Next, I like to go and unlock the forester. But for the forester, as it's currently already locked, we need science points. And to get science points, we need to build a thingy. But I should also make this. This requires power. So we're going to do you and you. I'm just going to set you to water. Under power, you can grab a compact water wheel and build it here. So that'll power those two buildings. Right. Science, 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 science. Oh, it's called an inventor in this one. Let's chuck one here and one here. What do they need to be made? Just some logs. That's all fine and dandy. You gotta I can speak English. I will not be playing this game how people would say is correct. I will stumble into mistakes, but that's how I play. So unfortunately, you're just gonna have to bear with and deal with me making mistakes, and then I'll learn. It is a very forgiving game, which I quite enjoy. You should probably just go to sleep, Cryptic. SMH. Right, okay. I'm going to put down a breeding pod. And then we'll see. And then when we have enough science... yeah, no, we do need planks. When we have enough science, we can unlock a forester, which will allow us to start replanting trees. Which I always try and rush to because I dislike having a finite amount of work. Building lacks workers. Which building? That's fine. I always put the science buildings on a lower work priority. But that we can pause because we're running out of wood now. And this lumberjack flag also includes these trees up here. That I do need to actually mark as cuttable. And these over here too. And you. Oh, I actually placed that nearly perfectly. We're going to exclude this one bush. Beaver lever. Oh dear, that's terrible. Oh, poor Cryptic. Pat's in chat for Cryptic. Insomnia, that sucks. We're also going to pause one of these. We need one of them going. I'd rather currently get the science. Okay, so it's been given 2 water and 2 berries, and now it is slowly making a new beaver. Sure. So obviously up here we have our important stats. We've got our total amount of food, and we can see how much of each type below. We've got all of our wood here. And all of the water here. I'm also going to pause this now because I'd rather stock up on logs than planks. Which does mean we have 4 beavers not doing anything, but that's fine. Oh, we've hit 30. It's 60 we need, never mind. Zoom in the inside of the breeding pod. Oh, is it a baby? It's a little baby chat. He looks very small and lumpy. Oh, big stretch there. Okay, so what we'll probably do is we'll probably clear out this area of forest and build other stuff here, and then we'll, you know, devote this entire section over here to planting woods. Wood. Nearly there. 2 more science, come on. 60 science, we can unlock our thingamabobber now. Just gonna put you there. And then we can go to plant trees. For now, I think we're gonna go with birch, just because it has a nice quick turnaround, and then once we get a nice big backlog, then we can think about some other types of trees. So there are different types of trees, basically ranging from quickest to grow but gives you the fewest logs to longest to grow but gives you the most logs. But then there's also pine and mangrove. Okay, instead of maple we have mangrove, but both of these two give additional resources such as pine resin, which is required for treated planks, which is an important recipe that comes later. So now we've got our little forester working. Little dude's going to run around planting trees everywhere. And then all I need to remember to do is to replace the ones he's cut down. Let's also have a line just here. I actually want to remove those ones. Just because I'll probably want to put buildings here. It is indeed time to hydrate. Okay. So far so good. Let's see. What else can we do? So we can obviously do landscaping stuff, which allows us to control the terrain. What we may want to do, or what we'll definitely want to do at some point, is probably somewhere along here. Build up some floodgates, which allow us to control how high the water has to be. That terrifies me every single time. Kill time 24/7. Thank you for the raid. It's very appreciated. One day I'm going to get used to that dual sound effect. Thank you, Darren, for that, Davies. Would it be smart to have both the fast-growing trees and the trees? Yes, Floof, it would. However, I haven't quite got that far yet, and my brain struggles with thinking that far ahead. I'm just going to manually delete these, because they're going to take forever to grow and then be cut. Beavers doing beaver things. That is what beavers do, to be fair. Is nobody going to deal with that? Or are we just leaving things out? Okay, no, there he goes. That's better. Right. So, yes, in the Folktales faction, we have a pile, a large pile, and an underground pile, which has loads of storage. So we're not really sure what we're supposed to do, because this only has 180 storage slots, which isn't very much. But we've still got the large warehouse and the large tank. Oh, poor Collie. Well, I mean, I'd like to say I'm okay at this game. I've played it a lot over the past months, but I wouldn't say I'm good at the game yet. I can just about get through what I'm doing. So yeah, water. A deep bad water pump. Oh, we actually start off with deep water pumps. Interesting. Which means we start off with a deep water pump and then a fluid dump. And the various other things. So there's a drought approaching. We should have plenty of water. But what I think I'm going to do is go straight for a floodgate and build them across here. Just so that we can stockpile some water up. So we've also got to get metal as well at some point. Which can be got from these or from down here. You just started today. It is a fair learning curve, but you know, again, I can speak English definitely. I've completely forgot what was I going to say, chat? It's a learning curve, but it's a fairly forgiving game. That's what I was going for. Because I'm so intelligent. Is a little baby beaver about to pop out? Let's let it get a little bit closer. Go on, let us see our new beaver. Come on. There he is! Jazamalu! What a dude. We love him. Wait, what is that? What is what? Sorry. That kind of death is like me in RimWorld. This only I evidently calls it death. Not the innocence or anything, just being happy and done. Yeah, that happens. He's very small, yeah. Right, now that these are all deleted, let's remove these. I think we're going to move our food production to this space over here. Obviously, what we realistically want to do is have all our planting of things be where the water flows so that it's green, because it's not going to grow very well over here. And then we can have all our buildings and such up on the hills where they don't need water. But obviously, pumps need water, some buildings need power, and currently the water is like easiest access to power. I also need to keep planting birch. Are they complaining that they're too far away? They are. That's right. Okay. For something to be destroyed like this, they have to have a path to it. That I should be able to plant over. I can. So I'm just going to build some temporary paths, or hopefully get them close enough. Also use paths to get rid of those. Are you close enough now? What about you? You are not. Neither of you two are. That's annoying. Yes, we've slightly run out of berries, but that's fine. We'll get more food eventually. That's the baby. Very good. Is there any food close by that we can grab easily? Yeah, we need a platform. Kind of essential. This is going to be our only source of food for a while. Actually, no, I really don't like that being there. 1 second. Just going to redo all of this because it doesn't line up nicely. So we could have it be along here. Then that's going to be one extra platform we have to build, which isn't optimal. So, no, not there either. We're going to go down the middle. There is no middle. God damn it. I guess we're going over here. Yeah, that's the right number. Food, gather flag, yeah. Please build that as soon as possible, so they'll obviously then build these things to get there. Sloth, welcome! They hadn't built anything yet. I just didn't like the position it was in. Right, so now thanks to our forester, we can plant some food. Again, I'm going to go for the simple and easy food first. Just going to delete you and replace you with a gathering one. Because I think we'll only need one of these. Eventually these will grow up. And then they'll be destroyed then. These are too far away. The drought has begun, so we're about to lose water. Building a path closer to these so that they can be removed. Okay, look, water's gone, which means we have what's in here to last the next couple days, which isn't going to be enough. The beavers are going to be unhappy for a while. Unhappy Sunday. I have no idea if it's available on console, Floof. So yeah, currently they're very unhappy as we're out of food and also out of water. Or at least slightly offsetting the food shortage for a little bit. It's going to be rough, but they should survive. And yeah, now we're out of water. We really needed to build up more water storage. So we'll start that whilst we're waiting. Ooh, obviously there's no water to put into them yet. Obviously no water means no power for these. That obviously means these are not going to grow. Right. How much longer left? We're nearly halfway through the drought. I think for now, probably just gonna plant all of that as berries. Just because. Usually I'd be removing these old berries here now, because, well, we don't need them anymore, but there's a chance that they'll grow more berries on them, and I'll need all the food I can get. Oh, apparently it's not available on console, which is unfortunate. Yeah, we've gone from +4 happiness to -18. It's going well. Just because I failed to plan ahead. Are there any other berries anywhere? Over here, but they're not really reachable at the moment. So, yeah, I should have really started doing all this stuff much sooner. But the water's nearly back. Yeah, they're apparently hungry and thirsty, but they've got good sleep and good shelter, so then there's that. I should just remember to start the game, it's much simpler to just have stairs going into the water and stairs out. But I always forget that. Ah, yes, I'll buy everybody their dream car. That will solve things. I guess they're just not planting because they know it won't work because there's no water. It's okay. Yeah. They're slowly dying, but it's okay. That needs... yeah, we have to wait for nutrients. Only 2 of them died of hunger, so that's not too bad. And 1 died of old age. Come on, water, come back. Feed our tiny little beavers. Yes, there we go, getting there. We can also save birch here, please. There we go. Now we've got water at least, so now they can continue planting. And hopefully some of these regrow some berries at some point soon. I think that will turn you back on. But it likes working. Understandable. Yeah, we're actually quite low on population here, aren't we? That's fine. I can wait. Do you have a farmhouse? Not yet, no. I'll try and get berries up and running before farm. But we should probably start going towards that, shouldn't we? The farmhouse here. And then we're going to plant probably carrots and... actually, we might have other crops. We don't have carrots. Kohlrabies. I don't know what that is, but is that similar to carrots, right? It doesn't need any preparation. Cassava. Gathered by farmhouse. I think everything else needs preparation. Yes, I figured as much. Let's... No. Let's start off with a small amount. When these berries start actually having, you know, berries on them, then I can remove these. I won't mind you prioritizing building that, you lot. He died a little bit, but that's okay. Oh, we've only got one beaver left. I think we may have lost. It's basically... Is he gonna survive until some food grows? Ah, look, food. Gathering flag. Work here, please. Where are you currently working? Oh, you're a child, so you don't work. No, come. Maybe he'll survive to growing up. I'll say, this will be the first time I've ever actually lost a run. So that's good fun. I enjoy that the Iron Towers are a bit more difficult, a bit more hard to please. Well, at least he's not thirsty. His dead relatives... One beaver can have babies. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. He's so nearly grown up. How much water do they have left? 2. They have 2 water in total. They're going to have to do a lot of work if they survive, but they're not going to because that's going down. Oh good, that's making them grow slower, the worse that gets. What if I just go back to the main menu? We're not starting over, we're just doing another run alongside it. We haven't lost that run yet. Okay? Yes, that we know help desk. So we haven't lost a run yet because it's still going. We're going to go back to it in like 50 years time and we'll sort it there. We didn't need a new name. Yes, exactly, Darren. Malak lives happily ever after. Nothing to see here. Exactly, Insane Pain. We've already done Beverly Hills. It was the one we did on stream 8 months ago. Was it not? Or was that one that was just suggested then? No? I don't know what any of that's about, help desk. Fine, we'll do Beverly Hills, seeing as you'll like it so much. Settlement with this name already exists. Ha. Beverly Hills 2. There you go. Right. Excuse you, I wanted piling. Gather food. Pump water. Chop wood. Get to work. Come on. Oh, so... No, not you. That's the wrong one. Let's press the delete button. Yeah, let's maybe get basics up and running before anything else. Right. Seeing as we actually start with a farmhouse. A fermenter. Interesting. Yeah, I'll put you here. And then we would like you to plant Right? Why do I not have blueberries? Oh, because we have a forester. Yeah, ignore me. There we go. Boogaloo Hills to Electric Boogaloo. Damnation. Yes, yes, yes. It's just Schrodinger's beaver, indeed. Woodcutter wood storage farmhouse. Yes, already doing that. Don't you worry. I'm a professional. I know what I'm doing. We would like you to be the current priority. You can build these out later. And I think I'm going to do the same again. Or I chuck down one here and here. That's not what I wanted. Plop, 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 plop. Then all of these. We can add more piles. It's a very handy natural slope here. Makes it so I don't have to worry about making stairs. Is there any way to stop the water from disappearing? I mean, the drought will still happen, but if we make, you know, dams over here, we can build up a backlog of water that will, you know, won't drain away immediately. I recommend it. It's still early access, but it's very enjoyable. Sure, help desk. Let's say so. Now that's going. We're gonna grab a couple of these. We're gonna check them up here, just so they're a bit out of the way. Okay, just gonna make them all low work priority. So if we have any leftover beavers, then they'll start doing it. Then on top of that, just gonna chuck some houses down. Yeah, and I've got to try and keep the buildings where we can't plant stuff. Yes, we're getting to the bad beavers, don't you worry. For now, I'm just gonna chuck that there. And I'm not too fussed in the order of which these are built. I would like to unlock stairs primarily. Just so that the beavers can go into the water, because they like that. Wet fur makes them happy. Oh, no good. Selected. Water. Water. No likes workers. That's fine. We have more buildings than, you know, we have people to work in. Which is not my problem. I mean, it still makes them happy. I still want them to have houses. Do we have any other houses? A large barrack, which is still ground floor entrance. A row house, which is very thin and tall. And it's again a ground floor entrance. And then that was bigger. Well, they're going to be very handy, they are. Yeah. It's just a different timeline. That's all it is. Good, some of the young'uns grew up, meaning they can get to work. We should make a pile for the wood. Could you prioritize cutting these, please? No, because... wait, are they currently set to be... oh, no, they are. It's just waiting. This one next, hopefully. Never mind, they're going to sleep. Increase their work hours a smidge. There, we've got a breeding pod. One for now's good. Don't want to overdo it. Right, please cut down this tree. Because this is where I want to build this. So we can have two of them side by side. Well, actually, if having two of them side by side, I can always place that one down now. We can also then... pop, pop. It sometimes disappears. It's very irritating. Okay, just using those to tree stumps, as I don't want them to regrow just yet. Can build another of these here. Wood. Oh good, we've started growing some food. Medium warehouse fits in right here, which can be coal. I still don't know how that's pronounced. And then we can immediately start building on top. We've reached a new well-being score of 4. Time to hydrate indeed. Got to stay as hydrated as our beavers. All of the houses are now built, which is very good. Right, and yes, you'll start to cut those down. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this up here just so I can get all of them. And delete you. Is that zoomed in, or is it just me? How do you mean? Oh, heck! I just realised that this is playing in the wrong resolution. There we go. I'm so sorry about that, chat. I changed the resolution earlier, and it just changed it back. Please, you're leaving doors open? What do you mean, Cryptic? I'm obviously playing on an ultra-wide monitor. And I can just be logs for now. And so I have to set the aspect ratio to 16:9 for when I'm streaming, because that's the aspect ratio I'm streaming to. And, you know, I'd thought about this. I realised, you know, earlier today that I needed to change it. So I opened the game, went to set the resolution down to 2560 by 1440, which is what you see now. And at some point restarted the game to get the music working or something. And when I opened it back up, it clearly went back to ultra wide. I didn't notice. And yeah, which means there's stuff off the sides that you lot couldn't see. All of the stuff up in the corners. But as you can see, when I went to the settings, it was on 2516 by 1440. What do you mean innuendos? What did I do? Now we're going to add one more pod here. Did I say something that I shouldn't have? Whoopsie daisy. Well, then maybe somebody should go and give that water and berries. Does it have to be berries? That's interesting. Is that? No. What's that? No. It has to be the paling. Actually, what I could do is grab a large building like this. Just kind of go over, stamping them all out. No, I prefer using paths. Because I want to plant my own trees here now that they're all gone. Good. Oop. And then we'll plant our own stuff there, which means we need a forester, which we have enough science for. I'm glad that you're trying to behave. It's more than most. We're down to 3. Oh, we're up to 4. We're up to 5. Nice. Nothing to do in range. Yes, I know. Demolish. We are also going to get rid of one of these because we only need the one now, really. And we're going to grab a birch. That tree grows. I'm going to be really annoyed. Trying to think, where do I want the berries to be? We'll have berries up to there, but not you. And then, excuse me, I selected birch, thank you. And birch along there. Then we can have a gathering point here. When this hopefully completes, that is. Oh, they can't quite reach that currently. There we go. We also need a storage point for berries. So we're going to do a little bit of upstairsiness. And I can figure out exactly how I want to lay this out. So we can have that there. With passing around like that. And that's what we'll do. Then we can have buildings on top, like a medium warehouse. Medium warehouse. And then some other bits later, probably. You are going to be berries. I would like to rush the production of that. Thank you for stopping by, Cryptech. And I hope you enjoy the VOD later on. Yeah, I know they're unconnected buildings. Maybe if you could build the things I've asked you to. Nothing to do in range. Yes, I know. There's a drought approaching. We have enough science for a floodgate. So we're going to have some floodgates along here. Which will also mean we're going to need a staircase here. So they can actually access all of them and build them. That's really in the way. Thank you. And then I'm just gonna max priority those. And also max priority this because I want that also built. We don't really have anything we need to store here for now. It's more just there for future proofing. Right, come on, building time. This one, please. Oh, heck, we need planks. Does this need planks? Yeah, right, I completely forgot about planks. So now we need... do we have any other sources? Large power wheel. Oh, okay, that's interesting. So we could, for instance, put you there. And then let's say I have 2 of those there. Nice. Progress is indeed being made. That does require 100 logs, and we've only got 31 at the moment. Mainly because this needs planks, which I haven't grown anymore. So we need to instead do... No, we can't do platforms. We might not have enough wood. I'm going to pause you. I think for now we're going to have to use a compact water wheel. Pause and pause. This is where I had them eventually, but we need planks. Too importantly right now. Come on. There you go. Got the buttons I wanted eventually. Right, no. Prioritize these, please. And we've got a drought coming, which means this will stop working. Which means everybody's working 24/7. What map is this? This is the canyon map, I believe. I hope you managed to make good progress. Doing good on food and water, so we should be fine on that for the drought. Do we actually have access to the medium water tank yet? No, we don't. We can't afford it. Can I get all the required materials? Yeah, we need more blocks. Okay, we're going to delete use so we can get some logs back and we'll rebuild them later. Did you not just take them straight to this? Oh, we've only got 2 builders, don't we? Because we're at that point of the game. That requires planks, so we can't build that yet. Yeah, this is definitely not going to be ready by the time of the drought. But that's fine. By the time the drought's over, it'll be sorted. Work, little beavers, work. Indeed. Which means we also can't. We can't finish these stairs, which means we can't store the berries, which means we can't pick these. But that's fine. We're fine on food. Goodbye, the water. So these are going to stop grey. They're going to start drying out. It will take them 2 days to dry out, which is pretty much exactly how long this drought is going to last. But whilst that's happening, they can get this built. So we can start building planks so that we can make a big turnstile. And then once we've got that big turnstile, we can get rid of these. Then once we've got planks, we can build these out, which means we can control the water. So we can basically halt the water here. It'll drain out down here. Why isn't that draining anywhere? Interesting. But it seems we're going to be fine. We've got a couple dying of old age, but that's to be expected. Why is the wood always gone? Indeed. But it should be fine soon. I completely forgot that we needed planks to make the forester. That's my bad. Breeding halted, yes, I know. And thank you for the hydration redemption. I'm just going to do that like that. There we go. Something on another monitor is distracting me. I think they're going to be a-okay, Darren. Why? I've got so many pings. One of them from Absol complaining about 5M. No, not really. Oh, apparently Alex is doing an early stream today. Well, anyone can see what time's that happening at. For now, you can just be berries as well. Actually, you can be that. Yeah, so a bunch of the crops died, but it's fine. It's okay. All of the crops have died. That is true. When is Absol not complaining? There you go. See, look, some of them survived. And now this can start working. Oh, I just realized I had them on 24-hour work that entire time. Whoops. I should have taken that off as soon as the drought started. There you go. We're finally making planks. We can finally make these stairs. You can just be planks, I guess. Okay, we've got a staircase completed, which means we can finally store berries in places. Means now we can use those planks to make these. But we don't want that just yet. First, I want to use planks to make the forester. And then once the forest is complete, we can build this. Ah, well, that only needs logs. But we want all of the logs to be turned into planks until this is done. But we still have plenty of food, so we're all good. Ah, hello, don't be mean. Oh, it's only 6 PM, that's not too early. What do you mean, Floof? This is the original timeline. Nothing else happened. Ever. Definitely. Okay, the forest is finally completed. We can finally start planting some trees and berries. Goodness gracious, that took a long time. Which means I would now like you to start putting logs towards this. And also 2 of these. I'm not going to pause, so we're just going to put them on low priority. Oh no, hey, that was right. I confused myself. We're getting there, chat. We're getting there. Yeah, that's true. They're not even doing the science buildings, are they? SMH. Oh, I clicked on the beaver, not the lumberjack flag. Whoops. Same with the gatherer flag. Oh no, he's broken his tooth. We'll make a little grindstone for him. Put it there. Grindstone is very important. So that gets the next 5 logs, please. Logs of which are running out. Are these not marked with cutting? No, they are. He's just taking his time. Not now he starts. Okay, right, I'm going to say pause, unpause. So we can go up on the other side. Mark that for deletion. And then have a lumberjack flag just here, please, which will get all of these. We just need to wait for somebody to come and build this, please. Then we can get this destroyed and put a path there, and then they can start using it. Water and food still looking good. It's 10:30 PM. No, it's not. It's 2:05. What are you on about? Don't be so silly. I prioritize this. I did. Come on. What are you waiting for? Have we seriously got no logs? Come on. This log here. Oh, they're going into that. Yeah, not quite yet. And he comes along, grabs it, and takes it over here. There we go. Now I can build a path here, and they can start farming more logs. Oh yeah, I need to actually mark them as to cut. Don't be so silly. Go. Couple more logs on the way now. Right, I'm going to unpause these, but I want them to be low priority. Just, you know, if we've got the planks going spare, may as well use them. Nothing to do in range. What about these trees that I've asked you to... Oh. That'll be why. Hopefully some of these birch trees start growing soon. No, oh, it's 10:30 for you. Yes, of course. How silly. Okay, so far so good. Do a little bit more wood. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to build 2 staircases. On a higher priority. We may as well have a gather flag and a lumberjack flag here and here. Not going to bother with the trees up top. They're just a little bit too finicky to get to at the moment. And you. And then we'll be swimming in logs in no time. As you can see, one of these has been built. For now, I'm going to leave them at the lowest setting. Wait until all of them are built and we can start slowly raising it up. Oh, and this has been built. This is finally sorting out its broken teeth. This is 50% complete. These are never going to grow, so... I'm just deleting them for the sake of neatness. Come on, get a little bit finicky when it's auto-saving. And then we can delete them. And not accidentally delete the building that we've been working on, because that would be embarrassing. May as well do the same with these over here. I think they grow eventually, but it will take so long that we'll be using the birch by then. Nearly all of the birch is planted at least. How long until it grows? Which one looks tallest? Roughly about 60%. If you need water, then go get some. This isn't... Oh, right, because they still need to build this path here. Duh. Thing is, this is not really getting any planks, is it? Yeah, the wood situation's coming along slowly, but it'll start to improve once these goes. If the beavers can go through the water, why make a bridge? Because the bridges look nicer. But also the beavers prefer the water because then they get wet fur, which makes them happy. Never seen this game before, Corey says. It's called Timberborn. It's a little city builder about beavers that are adorably cute. There you go. Now we got some more wood being chopped. Some more berries being picked. We don't really need that. What are the two? You have a higher priority, please. And you... Oh no, not you. You. I don't really care about the food right now. As soon as berries start appearing here, I'll get rid of these and delete that. Still breeding. I think it's time to maybe make some more. Low priority. Only when we've got the spare wood going. Exactly that, Darren. It's plus to apply it in front of that. It's very well done. So it's very well. Yes, it doesn't feel very early access, which is nice. Okay. Still turning wood to planks. Still sending a load. Probably a little bit ambitious to go for this early, but oops. Enjoy your tea, Corey. It is indeed time to hydrate. If everything I'm building is on low priority, that's fine, because it means none of it needs to be built urgently, and when I do get to something that needs to be built urgently, it would immediately get focused. It is very nice. It's a very cozy game. Come on, berries, start appearing. How are these going? Still only got one built. They've all got the planks. They're waiting on logs more than anything. So I actually think we're going to pause that. Currently, we don't need the planks or anything. We just want the logs to be chucked into everything. Trees are growing! Finally! Lots of blueberries in stock. Yes, okay, so far so good. Yep, that, keep that on very low priority. Is that what we want them focusing on? Oh, this has been built. Nice. Okay, well, at that point, I'm going to delete these so that we can make use of their resources. And these two will get built eventually. As I believe we have all of the planks we need. Except for those two, which have no planks whatsoever. Whoops. That's alright. We'll get the logs in them. And then the logs can go to these. And then we'll start making planks again. And everything will be fine. Yeah, I want them on very low priority because I'd rather get these going first. Right, these can go on slightly high priority now. That's where all the logs are going to go. Drought incoming. The drought's going to suck, but not much we can do about this one yet. Okay, we don't need you anymore. So we've cleared out all of these. Don't want to get those yet, though. Just because I like keeping it nice and clear. Good, we've got these trees. These are oak, which means we get a nice large amount of wood from them, which is very handy. We don't quite need you to be working on that yet. I'll open up this. Considering the guy who did this was a remote player and thought, what if you had animals after Earth was abandoned? They said about rebuilding. That's cool. I didn't know that it was actually related to remold. We will soon have log indeed. Welcome, Garden. Hope you're well. No low gravity here. The beavers are safe. Yes, the drought after this one will be a-okay. For sure. Maybe they just make some more paths so that they can. Can we not pad over that? The beavers can walk over that, right? Good, they can. Yeah, they can reach all of them. Excellent. Well, I suppose we could just pad over from here if it was the end. If it was the end of the world. Okay, good. We have a good amount of logs now. It's going well. Okay, I'm going to bring these up a priority level now that we've got a strong amount of logs. Got lots of breeding pods going, which is excellent. Water supplies are looking a-okay for now. I think eventually we'll replace this bit of farmland here with large water supplies. In fact, can we afford this 120? We can indeed. out. I would like you lot to go. Could expand the farm into this entire gap after the next drought. Come on. Nearly destroyed them all. There you go. We set this one to empty, so it has now been emptied, which is handy. And we can put that there. Obviously. We want water. Oh, yes, this needs gears, which we don't have yet. Gears are the next thing we're making after planks. No more things here for you to do. Interesting. Plop, 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 plop. Destroy. Drought hath begunneth. I mean, we're going to put that up. It's going to slow down the water draining away a little bit, but really not by very much. I shall certainly have a good day. Thank you very much. And we can also delete those. Very nice. So these trees are now going to start dying, but the trees last a lot longer. These crops are definitely going to die. I think we're going to fill in these two spaces here. Like that. Okay. I think actually let's fully focus that now. We've got enough wood to make it. You've got all the logs you need. You've got all the logs you need. They were taking planks to here, but we don't have the gears yet, so we'll wait. Honestly, we may very well be able to. Yeah, we're gonna add you onto there. You're on full priority, you on high priority, you're on medium priority, and then these can wait. Good, good. It's nearly done. I need two more. Well, yeah, it's just got to be built now. But we've got no workers for it, so let's pause you. Let's pause you and pause you. They're not doing anything for the time being. Put that on a lower priority, so we can have them split 2 between 2. It's power, so we need to, to get back to work the next day. The bad water will be bad, yes. I'm just going to ignore it. Need kill the bad water? Quite a while. Well, the water it's a drought, so the water's gone. It'll be back in just less than a day. Come on, dudes. I need you working on this. Oh, right. You're also very... That's not the one I wanted to click on. But now they're the wrong way around. There you go. Get people in there. Come on. Sorry for shuffling you all around constantly. There you go. Now planks are being built. And once we have more beavers born, we'll be able to do more. Supposedly. Still cutting down the trees over here. That's good. These trees are also being cut down and then being replanted, which is excellent. These have all berry died. We had one of them here. It rained 9 days ago. 9 days in a row, and they're calling for 10 more. Oh, that could be unfun. Don't need people working on right now. Kinda everything's still needed. Okay. Yeah, you really got to get on with these breeding pods. It's a lot easier in the main faction to get high population. You just have lots of buildings. planks. These are just needing planks now, which of course we don't have any of. These here are making the planks for us. If I drop you down to 1, are you going to be half the efficiency? Then get water full. Oh heck, we're out of water. Okay, I think it is time. Oh shit, yeah, I've done that one now. We need to get another one of these, basically. Okay, good, it went to a sensible point. We're gonna have medium tank there, farthing, storage, small tank, small tank. There you go, that's a bit better. Oh, I hope you feel better soon, Matthew. It is unfortunate to hear. Oh, that's where the planks are going. Let's see. Well, that's fine. We could do with some gears being made. When it's built, I'm going to pause it, though. Because currently I want planks to go to this. You don't need planks, do you? You don't need planks, do you? Well, that's already running. You need planks, but very low priority. We want to get these two done first. Let's just go high priority, high priority. There you go. Everybody's getting a wee bit thirsty, but it's going to be okay. We need more beavers. That's what we need right now. We have 12 empty beds. We do have full juvenile beavers who are slowly growing up, so there's that at least. It is indeed time to hydrate. Can the beavers not build a dam for times of drought? That's what this is. And it is now incomplete, which means we can raise it up. So then this river's gonna fill up a bit more, and when it gets to the height I've set, which is just below the land, then it will start flowing again. But it means we'll have a nice backflow of water. Ignore that, that happens. It'll drain away. It's just getting excited, it'll drain away. Drain away? Yeah? Slowly draining away. There we go. It did eventually. And then, when a drought happens, we can completely block this off. Okay, good. We're getting water now, so that's better. The food's looking a little bit rough. Unpause you. Okay, unpause you. Really? Nobody? We still haven't had any berries growing here. The water is slowly rising. The food is doing okay. Not building lights workers. That's... No. I only want one person working here. Let's turn you on for a second. Gather that one blueberry. We can pause you. How far does that reach? Oh, that does actually reach to there, so we could use it for emergency berry gathering if needed to be. Okay, I do love the beaver noises too, they're very adorable. Are we going to have anybody working on here today? Thank you. think we're also just going to have one person working here. We're going to unpause you. No, these can stay low priority. Just checking the priority of buildings and such. It does need to be high priority, yes. You can be neutral. Okay. Okay, good. We're getting there nice and slowly. It's a little bit more difficult, a little bit more hectic, a little bit more micromanaging than what I'm used to, but it's nice to have a challenge. These take a while, chat. We're gonna have another series of powered buildings back here. Right off of this, of course. I think we'll probably have another house just here. No, we've only got 61 sites. So we're not going to be unlocking anything else anytime soon. Pause that. We just don't need that yet. More just planning for the future. We've also got to build things on like the roofs and such. Is there space there? And there you go. Is there a way to speed up how quickly the bad beavers grow? Buried food and lots of it. Yeah, let's go with that. Tanks are slowly being built. Basically, once this hits 30 out of 30, then I'm going to... I thought you were paused. Oh, there you go. And you just keep an eye on these numbers up here, chat. 18 total, 16 adults and 2 children. Basically, let me know when that goes up to 19 total. Right, we currently have people not doing it. Sorry, not people. Beavers not doing anything. So I guess we can turn you on. Well, why is that suddenly just broke up? Because there's nobody working here. Okay, now we'll pause. And increase that by 2. There you go. It is indeed Star Wars Day. Happy Star Wars Day to everybody. Have the people been watching season 2 of Andor? I have. They've been enjoying it profusely. Obviously no spoilers or anything in chat for people who haven't seen it but might want to. Food is doing excellently, water is doing excellently, wood is doing decent. Again, don't worry about this, it'll drain away soon. I've gained a few more beaver babs, thank you very much, Darren. Hopefully they'll grow up nice and quickly. And beaver child, 78% and 44%. Through growing up. Oh no, Floof, you're gonna have to stop celebrating Star Wars. It's terrible. You don't appear to be doing anything. No, because you don't have any planks, I see. And now there's nobody working here. Go on, Beavers, off to bed with you. That is true. It is Revenge of the 5th tomorrow, or the 5th Strikes Back. Let's drop that down to 2 then, I guess. Still no berries have grown here. Why is it taking so long? Right, we're going to pause you and have you basically just moving that beaver from that one to that one. In fact, we should probably just check a gathering flag down here. These are not going to stay here, but for now. Now basically once these have all been picked, we're going to move them over here. Both are good, Keepless. Both are good. Of course it lacks power. What we need is an engine. Ooh. I like that. It was all wind power with folktales. That is a drought, right? Not bad water. Okay, that is a drought. It's good. I think we'll be fully prepared for that drought. We've basically got this entire reservoir up here. Could you maybe drain it? Okay, maybe that was just setting it too high. Oh no, it's starting to drain. No, we're going to drop it down a level. There we go. That's a bit better now, isn't it? May 8th is update 7. Oh, I didn't know that. Do we have any idea what kind of things are being added in the update? I haven't really been following its development too closely. More just enjoying the game than anything else. I'll tell you, as soon as we unlock engines, everything else is... We don't need any other power source. It's just going to be engines from here on out. The gravity batteries are very handy too. We've got some nice tall cliffs for the gravity batteries. They scale. Basically, they have a... how do I explain this? Basically, a giant weight on a string. You put power into it, it lifts the giant weight up. And when power stops, the weight starts slowly falling down, which feeds back into the system. But you can do it over cliff sides and such, like this. How do I show it? Like that. And then it can drop all the way down to the bottom, meaning it gets more battery life, which I find very cool. I mean, the Beavers are smarter than us, that's for sure. How big are these engines? Oh, they're large. That's fine, we'll just plunk it here instead. Also probably move these three at some point. In fact, I'm going to unpause you and delete those two. We've only got one running at the moment anyway, so we may as well make space for it. Maybe a decent place. Maybe we could chuck them up here. If we were to... go like that. And that's a low priority build then. That's finished, so I'm going to do you. Oh, we've got another adult beaver. You can work in here, my good friend. Oh no, they just stopped working on something else. There you go, finally these ones have grown. We've basically just got one gatherer who's just going to go between all of the different gathering spots. Okay. Food is still doing very well. Water's doing decently. We're going to put you on higher now. Drought has begun. So we bring that up to full. And now, despite being in a drought, we still have water to draw from and to feed off our crops. Obviously, because it's a drought, I do believe it evaporates very slowly, and obviously the water pumps are going to drain it. So I'm going to pause one of those just to make sure the water lasts a bit longer. In fact, no, I'm going to pause both. Give us more power on that. You can have two. You can have two. Then I think we can actually delete you now. And then we can go and mark all of those for destruction. Just because they're in the way. Make sure that they can reach all of them. Okay, all looking good so far. Lots of planks and they're being turned to gears, that's good. And then those are immediately going into there. Excellent. I think we have enough planks at the moment. I'm going to put a pause on you. I'm going to unpause you. District management. We're going to grab the builder's hut. We're going to build 2 builder's huts and 1 hauling post. We're probably not going to use them for a while. But they are things that I like to have. It's really annoyingly sized, though. If I do that and that, can I... That's not what I wanted. There's got to be a way to fit 4 of them in here. Let's just think about it, right? It's a 3 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 3 by 9. It's a 3 by 9 plus 2. So we've got 29 spaces to work with. Each of these buildings are 6. So we have 29 spaces to work with. And we need 24. However, each one will need at least 1 space with a path in front of it. It's incredibly close, but I don't think we can quite do it. No, we can. Like that. Heck yeah. Basically what these do is they allow beavers to be assigned to hauling or building. It's very handy when you have excess beavers. We do indeed, Flove. Yes, control of the water is very, very fun. We could indeed flood the entire canyon, though I probably would not recommend it. I don't think the beavers would like to be underwater for that long. You met a very large beaver. It was cute. Oh, it's adorable. And yes, I hope you're well. There we go. It's not the nicest looking thing, but it fits in the space we have. And then it even gives us space for... yeah, teeth grindstone. Sure. I don't know why I'm actually building towards this. We don't really need it yet. I think at the moment I'm more just waiting for more beavers to, you know, grow up. Okay. So I think we're now going to start building the science district. We can have more out here. Oh, they'd already started building that one. Oops. There you go. Good, good. Why are they at -7? What have we done? Oh, we're out of water. Oops. I was not paying attention to my backlog. Whoopsie daisy. Good morning, Amy in chat. Been a minute since I've made it to stream. Well, welcome back, David. I hope you're well. Yes, let's maybe pump some water, please, because I wasn't paying attention. Okay, now we got the big one. Our backlog of water is going to do much better. Oh, and the drought's ended anyway. So we can bring that down to 0.9. Okay. We're going to have these all on very low workplace priority. Only want people coming up here if we have excess workers. Which I think makes sense. I think we are in a position where we can now... I'm going to say delete that. Clear out those. Delete that. Clear out those. Unpause you. We're starting to run low on beds, so we're going to construct you. Slowly but surely getting there. I'm going to drop you down to 1 worker each. I'm going to bring you down to 3. There you go. So we've got everything running. Awesome science. The water pump's slowly catching up. Do we have nobody on resource removal? We'll let them get water. I think they're currently prioritizing putting water in the feeding thing, so I'd rather they feed themselves first. Each one of the breeding pods can support a stable population around 8 beavers. Nice. These beavers know science. They're smarter than all of us. Yes, we do have a backlog of water. SMH. Okay, now I'm waiting for science so that I can make an engine. What do we actually need to make an engine? Metal, expectedly. So where is our nearest source of metal? I think it's probably this one. The nice thing about this is we can build up to here, start removing this metal, which we can do immediately. Now when it runs out, we'll have access to mines on the underground ruins. Fingers crossed at least. So I'm just going to build a giant staircase straight up. I think that is definitely the most logical thing I could do. It's on here. Yeah, we're gonna need that. Usually I'd use double platforms, but we don't have enough science for them at the moment. I need this one to be removed with a maximum haste, please. And then we can just let them start very slowly working their way up towards that. Construction also very low on these. They will get built in their own time. Yes, I spent a lot of hours playing this game when I should have been doing other things. Okay, I would like you to unpause these. These should also be very low priority. Except for this one, which I'm going to make high priority, but only at 1 for now. Yeah, no, they should be low construction priority and low workplace priority. Whereas this one I want to actually be built. Because we've got people sitting around doing nothing. Right, and we're going to bring that all the way up to 4 because we've got 5 beavers not doing a damn thing. You come up, you. Okay, now I've only got 2 beavers not doing anything. Need more logs. Yeah, that's fair enough. Would it be sensible for me to squeeze in another? Yeah, I am. Please remove this post haste. Thank you. And then log, lumberjack, here. Check that out. There you go. And then we'll probably turn that one off and on as we need it. Construction lacks materials. Which one? You. Well, yeah, that's just logs. We're getting there. That is true. Currently logs are being immediately used up by these. So we're going to give it a sec. Wait for this to be done. There you go. Logs are flowing much better now. And I also want one of these because we need haulers. No, we don't actually, do we? Ignore me. We really don't need haulers right now. I also realised something, that with the first group, the folktales, it was very easy to regulate population because they would only breed new population if there was building space for them. So you'd never overpopulate, or at least it's very difficult to. Whereas these are going to keep making them. And I've got to be aware enough to... Oh, you just got broken teeth. I'm going to have to be aware enough to either stop producing new ones or build new houses. That's going to be interesting. I've got so... Oh, we've got no beavers doing anything because of this. Right, so... bring it down to 1, I think. There we go. We'd say on 3. Just to put my mind at ease. So, oh, right, yeah, we can actually do you and you. There you go, the stairway all the way up begins. No. I only want to clear those 2. So that is the path. Oh, we just do it like that, can't we? We can go to the metal tab, not have enough science for a scavenger flag, and have to wait for science anyway. Just increasing the priority by a stage. Okay, these are finally being cleared. Oh, and does have these. Very good. I don't like those though, it's annoying me. Just looks unneat. So... when bad water happens, this source will turn into a bad water source. We need to think how we're going to deal with this. I really don't think there's any way of us... Okay, the really stupid but safest way of doing it would be to build up walls around this section here until it is level with this bit. Then from there, when it's up here, we could have floodgates at the top on the side and floodgates on the top. When it's clean water flowing through, we'll let it come out of waterfall into this river and continue flowing as normal. When bad water happens, we can let it flow across the top of this and down into this channel where it can exit safely. However, that would take a monumental number of these, and they all cost 12 wood each. So I'm thinking perhaps a slightly better plan would be... it can flow up to about here. So we'd have to remove our water stuff. We can then divert the flow into a channel around the outside and into here. So this stuff would start dying, but it is trees, so they'll mostly be fine. Now for us to divert it like that, we're going to need dynamite. Dynamite requires an explosive factory. Explosive factory requires bad water. Oh, I didn't see this metal over here. That's probably closer. But also there really isn't very much here. And we're definitely nowhere near getting a mine. So... and that's going to be the plan. Up here, we're going to start grabbing bad water, though we don't have the science for it yet. It's kind of what we need to focus on now. Construction lacks materials. No, it's just complaining because we're out of wood. Building lacks materials. Just going to pause those two for now. And you too. Oh, nice to see that this is all built up, so we can climb a stairway to heaven and get access to metal when we have the science for it. Excellent, Black. Love to see it. I'd love to hear it. Can you clean bad water? I think so, but I've never done it. Hydration time. Good to know, Keeplet. Some good beaver info there. So... actually, to be honest, when we get explosives, we could divert it here immediately. It's gonna need to be at least 2 wide, realistically. So we'd need to bring all of this down a level, and then down a level again. And then we'd simply just have, you know, floodgates here to control the normal water. Floodgates here to control the bad water. At that point, we wouldn't need to move our water production, at least. So that is good. Why did some of these not get removed? Okay, good. The science buildings are slowly getting there. We do have a lot of... oh yeah, because we paused all of these. We have a lot of people not really doing anything. Which is great, because then we can bring that up to 4. I'm still trying to decide if I'm getting rid of these yet. Okay, I'm going to do something that's incredibly convoluted and quite stupid. But it'll make my brain happier. Yeah, the forest I can build out pretty far. So we're going to plant blueberries. How far was it? Up to that one. I'm going to plant blueberries here. We're going to delete that one because it's now in the way. Grab a scavenger flag. Just put it out the way up here. That's the plan. I know it'd be much more sensible to just continue using these blueberries. However, I don't want to do that because it's less neat. What map is this? This is the canyon map. It's quite small. I should check out the custom maps. I haven't done any of those yet. I haven't even looked at them. Why are you working on that? There's no point. Go and help on other things. I don't know. Mostly just logs we need. Do we need to add another one? Surely not. I don't think they're going to be able to remove some of these, but I'm going to mark them anyway. Mark them for removal, you know. Nearly got all of our science buildings built. What was it we needed? It was you, which we can now do, so that's very good. I'm going to grab 2 of those. We're also going to grab a large industry pile for scrap metal. Start building that, please. So we can get some builders, some workers farming metal, which is quite handy to have. And then we can turn that scrap metal into smelted metal. When we have smelted metal, we can build the engine. Which is what I wanted. Ages ago. Okay, time to unpause this, I think. No, we've still got loads of planks, actually. What we really need is more wood. So I think it's time to plant some oak once we get rid of that. It's fast. It can go all the way down to this corner. Okay. I've changed my mind. Getting rid of all those. Planting blueberries down here instead. And then we're going to grab some pine for this area. Population's gone up by 10. Excellent. That's good. We need them all hard at work. Do we have access to you? No, you cost... Oh, no, not you. You cost 500, so not yet. Fine sanding. It's nice speed for things. Yeah, no, they can't reach any of those. Okay, what if I were to give you that? Yes, we can also get pine resin from these, which is helpful later in the game. So we can see we're trying to keep all of our actual buildings and stuff off of the green, because that's where we're growing stuff. It's a balance I made the mistake of failing to hold in many previous playthroughs. Okay. I'm gonna say let's start emptying. No, which they've done. Not really sure what I want to do with those yet. I'm gonna just leave them on supply for now, so they're only going to be used when that's full. But we kind of don't have enough water storage for me to be happy yet. Okay, I would like to mark you for deletion and make another staircase here to get rid of those four. How is this going up here? Drought is approaching, so we've got 3 days. Nobody hauling scrap metal into here yet. So let's have a think. That is going to be removed. We are going to have an engine here, specifically in this spot. No, I don't want to unlock it just yet. No, we don't need it to come out the side because it can come out the back, so it's going to go here. Which means the smeltery would go here, which means temporarily we need a power shaft there. Planks, gears, and scrap metal. Yeah, that's good. That's all of those. These have now stopped because, yeah, that's good. So they were working in here, but they realised these buildings are higher priorities than working here. Food is dropping, but it's gonna be fine. Because I've got a plan. I'll let you know when I figure out what that plan is. I think the plan is to start planting crops over this side. jeez, that is dropping fast, isn't it? Farmhouse over here, please be high priority. The crop. The thing is, this grows really quickly. We don't need to process it, but it's kind of shit food, you know. I think that's kind of what we have to go with for now. We can change it to something better later down the line. Was that farmhouse? Oh, that farmhouse is partially in reach. That's good. Gives us a head start at least. Then we're going to pick those up. Pause, 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 pause. We've only got 3 spare beds anyway, so this is a good place to take a break from all that for now. You need more gears. Gears are being made. Our plank supply is dwindling rapidly. Get that one built soon, please. Because we're also out of wood. And now we're out of food. Now we've got 1 food left. Beautifully tilled fields indeed. Right, those are gone now, so I can't go like... No. Okay. Makes sense to have some form of path, because we will need it later. It's also probably only going to be temporary, because this is where we're going to blast a hole to make space for the bad water eventually. But for now, plant crops. Oh, it's clicking the wrong thing. That'll have to do. Needs more power. Yes, I know it needs more power. Higher priority than the science hut over there. You're still waiting on gears, okay. Yeah, people are going to start getting hungry now, aren't they? Okay, it's time to grab some emergency foods. What's the simplest, easiest way to get down to there? This is going to be real hacking convoluted, let me tell you. At which point we're going to have a gathering station. We just got to whack high priority on these. Just for a little bit of emergency food. And, you know, whilst we're here, we may as well grab all of this. Drought has begun. Back that up. Just gonna keep pumping the water for now, I think. Yeah, we're a bit unhappy on the food front. But as beavers starve to death, we'll need less food to keep everyone fed. Thank you for stopping by, Blep. Hope you sleep well. Which isn't a particularly nice way of thinking about it, but I'm not wrong. I just didn't realise how rapidly our population ended up growing. and was not producing enough food to compensate. The water should be okay. Yes, I know you're all hungry, but can you build this, please, somebody? Like, come on, it's right there. And then there's food for people. You just go, you know what, I'm just gonna double up on that. Make that a slightly higher priority just to make sure people are actually working there. Is the picker gonna arrive? Oh, there's one, and there's the other. Okay. -6. I mean, nobody's died of starvation yet. And these are starting to grow, at least. Can I just change you to prioritize harvesting for a sec? Continue planting a little bit. No, they've run off. I told them to start harvesting and they've run away. One beaver is injured. We should grab a medical bed. Chuck that there. High prioritize that. Okay, good, they're harvesting now. Can you also focus on harvesting just for a little bit? And once these are harvested, I'm going to set them back to planting. I'm going to do that now. Because, I mean, this can plant for both of these. These dudes can focus on harvesting what's here. Right, okay, we got a little bit of food coming in now. Just a little bit. Yeah, I don't like the drought music, it makes me anxious. We can now roll that down as it's not above it. We're only at -2, we're slowly getting there. Oh, well, the smelter's going, that's good. We don't have any... I don't think it's had a single produce yet. Engine will cost 400. Obviously, the engine will then need lots of wood, but I'm thinking once we get this set up, and you know what I'm going to do, I'm going to have a line down here, and then I'm going to build another forester. Over here, and then I'm going to plant oak here. And then just because it's neat. Okay. Yes, I know you're out of power. Stop whinging. I think we'll leave this here, even after we get the engine in, just for the time being. Just in case we really run out of wood. The drought's over at least, and we had plenty of water left over, so that's good. You need to be harvesting that, please. There's so much food there to harvest. Just realised I was a bit silly with how I'd set this up. And once this is built, we can then delete this one, rotate it, and have it so the path actually works. I don't think we'll ever need it. Okay, I want to put some floodgates in here, and then we're going to demolish these afterwards so we can you know, actually go across it. It needs to be lower priority to build. It is logs that we are struggling for at the moment, that's for sure. But we're only on minus... Oh, we're on neutral happiness now. We're slowly getting there. Right, delete you. Sorry, dudes. Farmhouse here. Again, have that be very highly prioritized. So the path actually works, which is, you know, handy to have. And yes, you're going to focus on planting whilst you focus on harvesting. And you focus on planting. Bird water pumps, collect it, perched at normal pump spill trip for drinking. One farm set. Yeah, that's what I'm doing, Mike, don't you worry. I'm a professional, I know what I'm doing. Ish. But that's besides the point. We're back down to -3 happiness now. Yeah, probably because this has run out of berries. I'm not keeping that there. You're going to need one of those in the future. Keep farming away, please. Why is... Oh, this forester is having to keep up with the birch that is being chopped down, and then as soon as he gets a break, he's coming over here and planting pine. Thankfully, this one is planting oak, and when he's done that, he can then also help with the pine. Time to hydrate indeed. Okay, I think the only things we're now building are these over here, so it's not too bad. I'm going to put pause on one of those. What other things can we shut down? So that we can get a little bit of science going. Most of the beavers are getting fed now at least, so slowly bringing it back. Ever so slowly. Ooh, a big stretch there. I'm really confused how we're supposed to have the really, you know, large amounts of piled resources stored. It feels like I'm missing something. Is there anything here I don't recognize? Can these hold resources? No. Or oil. Okay. A food factory, that's fun. A coffee brewery, excellent. I recognize that, I recognize. That's new, but I've read it. Number cruncher. That's just same as the observatory. And it's all the robot stuff. Tool structure that sends a signal to nearby box to boost their performance. Nice. Grease factory. Makes bot machinery run smoother. Decontamination pod. Okay, that's interesting. Scratcher, swimming pool, exercise plaza, a wind tunnel. Oh, nice. They gotta fly. Motivatorium. So it's a theatre. A mud bath. These decorations are all basically the same. And then this is the end game. This is the thing to, you know, win, air quotes. Simon Diamond, welcome, welcome. I'm doing good, thank you. How are you? Just trying not to let my little beavers die. Everybody seems to be happy now, at least. Now I just would like to focus on getting our wood production back up. Piled resources, different storage buildings. Yeah, I know. But stuff like wood can only go in... Yeah, wood can't go into warehouses. So if I want to have lots of wood, large industrial piles are my only options. Same for, you know, metal blocks, planks, scrap metal, dirt. They're only stored in these two. With folktales, you had the small pile, the large pile, and then the underground pile, which lets you store loads of them. But we don't have the underground pile, so I'm guessing this is the biggest storage medium we have for piled resources, i.e. the resources that are stored in piles. You're not really doing anything here, are you? You build that, please. I would like some work to get done in the science centres, please. Okay, these floodgates are done, so let's put them up completely. And demolish, 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 demolish. And then we can have... Oh yeah, oops. There you go. Let's go with wish list for a while. Is it any good? It's excellent. It is very, very good fun, especially for how early access it is. Highly recommended. I've only ever detonated one beaver, and it was a terrible accident. It would probably make more sense for us to start farming bad water. Actually, yeah, I was going to go down here to farm bad water. It makes more sense that we do it up here. Yeah, it makes much more sense that we go down that route of unlocking bad water and stuff. However, I want an engine because it sounds fun. Well, welcome to the stream, Anthony. Do hope you enjoy. We do many streams. Usually 3 a week, although this week's gone a bit awry. Yesterday's stream I had to cancel, and today's stream was supposed to be something else, but Joe had to cancel. Which is fine. You know, stuff happens. Tell you what. If we completely flattened this lumpy bit in the middle, then also direct some water down here, this then flat bit would be excellent for farming. Because eventually, as we said, our plan is to have bad water flow out around here, which is not going to be great for these crops. So this is kind of temporary. Oh no, Joe didn't let me down at all. It was completely outside of their control. Playing it. Well, I hope you enjoy it. It's been a great time for me to have like an affiliate code or something like that, but not big enough. It's a damn shame. Oh dear, Dan, that was poor. Have we seriously got nobody working in here? Where is everybody working? Is it just the farmhouses? Extreme low priority. No, actually, no. Slightly low priority. Slightly low priority. Slightly low priority. Slightly low priority. However, I'm going to pause them. Because we currently do not need people doing that. Then, oh yeah, bad tide approaching. Then we can have people actually working on these. Because there's seriously still nobody left over for this. Fine. Where are they all going off to? Kind of need to keep people on that. Right, so this is going to be rough. Basically, what's going to happen is all of this clean water here, it's going to get replaced with bad tide water. So we're basically going to hold back with the floodgates as long as possible. And then as soon as the bad tide gets about here, we're going to drop it and try and get it to flow through as quickly as possible. And hope that our plants survive. They're not going to. Yeah, no, we have more than enough of these when we have 4 people. With 2 people, there's not really enough of these buildings, but I think it's worth having these running at lower power, especially because we don't really want to waste the logs just yet. How have we got nobody working in science? Only 1 person works in there. You. Okay, we've got a builder's hut. Where is this builder's hut? Oh, I forgot to pause you. Got 2 in the district centre. I need to bring that down to 1. Farmhouses, I want to keep them working. Foresters want to keep them working. Gathering flags. Wait, what? Prioritize building. Don't take me to it. That one's paused. That's good. That one's getting important food. That one currently isn't. Gear workshop. Productivity 0%? Why is productivity 0%? Oh, not my problem. Lumber mill. Yeah, we want to keep that working. Just 1 worker inside. Large power bill, we still just want 1 on that. Lumberjack flags, that one we need. That one we need. That one we need. Scavenger flags, yes, and the smelter. Okay, now we've got people doing science. Better. Yeah, gears need planks. So we've just got 1 working, and then this will work slowly. Because we don't want to waste all of our planks. Because we also need planks to build stuff. Don't encourage that pun behaviour, Simon. Okay, good. Now we're pulling in some science. We can actually look at getting something soon. I want to start construction on the engine. But also a bad water pump, which I think we're going to grab immediately. Just 1 for now. Storage of a medium. Restore bad water. Just so we can start stockpiling it for when we eventually get to explosives. Oh dear, Dan has been encouraged. Okay, we need more gears for this, so we're gonna make more planks, which means more working here. Bad tide has started. So I do believe we now have nobody. We've got a couple of people working in inventors. Yeah, we've got one inventor running. Right. This is about all we can do at the moment, unfortunately. And we'll just have to sort everything out afterwards. The trees should be fine. But these plants are... Actually, it's a very short bad tide. We might be okay. Basically, our bad time. And... Right, so... I am gonna grab a medium warehouse. No, that's not what I wanted. That will do. Okay, the bad tide's over. You will store gears. Hopefully you'll have access soon. And then block that all off. Oh yeah, we survived our first bounty tide, which wasn't too bad. We want to prioritize the gears to go to you. We've got sufficient planks for now. And how are we on... Oh, we've already completed all the metal blocks we need for that. We'll unpause you, but keep you very low priority. Lodge a complaint. Oh dear. That's terrible. That is terrible. Right, okay, we're doing better on food now, so I'm going to open these up for business. Which will mean soon we're going to have to make more housing. I think what I'd quite like to do is go for the large row house because it's very space efficient. Very space efficient. We could have many of them side by side down here. Which is why that gap's there. And then I guess... Well, I mean, obviously we can't go here, but we can then have one there, path here, and then another one there. But that requires 600 science. We need more science workers, don't we? Oh yeah, a couple trees did die near the edge, but it's mostly okay. Do we actually have a choppy downy person in range of this now? No, we don't. Probably chuck one down. And then we're just going to pause it as soon as it's built. I'm going to pause it as soon as it's built. Excuse me? I don't think they can hear me. Always up to something funny. You lot are all terrible. I hope you know that, right? Well, actually, we probably need to pause it because it can also help out with these trees over here. So maybe I'll leave it for now. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Mostly just waiting for power, really. Oh, it's a big stretch. I think we should potentially employ some temporary water power. Yeah, that's a large water wheel. Fortunately, it costs 70 logs and 80 planks. So, no. Thing is, I'd add another one in here temporarily, just to help things run smoothly. We don't have the population for it. We need something that... No, that costs planks and gears too. No, to be fair, we are currently full on gears. So I'm not sure what it's really struggling with. Do we have no builders? Is that what it is? I think it's just because we had no builders. Alright, we just need to wait for our population to start growing again, I think. There we go. We've got builders actually doing things. It's a bit better now. Nearly there. Oh, come on, you nearly finished it. Again, not that we're going to have anyone to work here, but it's better than nothing. Bring you down to 2. Bring you down to 1. Should be able to leave with neutral priority now. I've never actually really gone for multiple districts. I tried it on the first stream playthrough we did with this, but I'm not really fond of how it works. It's a bit too clunky for my liking. Okay, well that's that built at least. You like power, do you? Well, tough. Jeez, this still hasn't been built. Can we prioritize that, maybe? Just thinking... No, not that. These are going to be built on top of there like that, aren't they? Which is then going to require paths. I guess that's probably just the easiest way of doing it. It's probably not the most elegant. You know, that's us to start building vertically. And we could basically just repeat that indefinitely. In fact, what I probably want to do is one of those just here. There you go. Sorry, yeah, it's nice that you can just build up. This is the number to keep your eye on, chat, by the way. This is 14, number of unoccupied beds. And that gets to 0. We're going to be in danger. So when it starts to drop, you know, below 8, below 7, I'm going to say, we need to start building more houses. Hopefully at that point, we've got some science. We're nearly full on berries, so... Oh, we have got nobody picking the berry fields. Oh, we did it in here. Of course. And you can be the other food. Okay. Brain thinking is happening. That's nearly been built. We're getting there. Because I want to build loads more of these to get more beavers, but that's gonna be risky for obvious reasons. Unconnected building? Not for long. There you go. They're building nice and slowly. Yeah, nobody working here. Why aren't you? Should probably check that on both of them. The science area is still not getting enough use. What can I shut down? Don't need any more metal. So you're being shut down. We've got enough planks for a while. How has that made it worse here? Maybe just prioritize science a bit, you know? Maybe nobody can work in the farm. 7 beavers waiting to grow up. Can you go faster, please? How many of you are close to growing up? Ooh, 4 of them are very close. What about the advanced ones? Treated planks. Definitely not a treated planks here. This also costs 1,000. Where would be the easiest place to just kind of sneak them in? Get some places like that where it's just a one-tile gap. You can store metal blocks, I guess. Go. That's fine. Just deal with it, alright. I've got a few more workers now. These I'm fine with. That's 4, that's 5, that's 6. Did I place down a lumberjack flag? I did. That's not supposed to be a lumberjack flag. That's supposed to be a gardening flag. Don't quite need all hands on deck yet. We're doing okay. We just need a few more beavers about the place. At least some science running. Maybe we can get to 600 science soon. Looking at the time, might not get there by the end of the stream. Unfortunately, I do have work to do today. But it should at least get a nice 3-hour stream. Everything's running smoothly enough for now. What do you do for work, Amy? This is my job. I'm a full-time YouTuber / streamer. I don't earn particularly much, as I'm quite a small channel, but I earn enough to pay the rent. That's what matters. So I have been recently considering picking up a part-time job to do on the side. We'll see. For now, this is my job here and now. Which is why I'm very appreciative of all of the contributions and the like from other people. Of course, simply sitting here and watching the stream is support enough. It's very appreciated. We were at 22 a second ago. They need to stop dying of old age. Make new children, come on. There's not much we can do really but sit and wait for someone to grow up at this point. I'm just so unhappy. Go and sort it out. None of the current children are particularly close. Oh heck. That's not what I wanted. Alright, this is where I sort out the... Just checking the priorities of everything. One post, one of those, that's fine. Lumber mill neutral. Okay. Drought is approaching, that shouldn't be a problem. For my content very entertaining. Well, I'm glad you do. I do try. We're down to 19 now. This is going the wrong way. Oh, that's a big stretch. We have our builder, right? What are they doing? Oh, they are building this. Okay, they're just being very slow about it. Okay. And we've got 7 children. And if they could grow up, it would be very much appreciated. I'm going to put poles on you as well. Drop you down to just 1. Surely get someone in there. We've got 8 buildings without a worker in them. Right, I'm setting all of these science buildings to +1. I really do need to learn some of the keybinds and shortcuts for this game. I've been clicking about everywhere. Give me that science. So that we can get a tapper's shack. Yeah, it's going to be a pain, isn't it? I'm gonna delete that. I don't think it was right to make 2. Please gather up those resources soon. We're gonna put those resources into a tapper's shack so that we can start getting resin from these trees. I'm gonna swap you over to that now. 400 science. Because we need the tapper shack to get pine resin so that we can turn planks into treated planks so that we can make the better baby makers. Come on. Nearly there. 450. Felt like it was probably a little bit too soon for that. Population is slowly starting to rise, though. very slowly. There's the drought. Shouldn't be much of a problem at all. This, I think. No, we need builders. We can't just not have builders. Tapper's Shack. Where's the best place to put this? Probably just here. Please build this immediately. What if I were to just... get everybody building, and then once it's built, I can just put these back on pause and people can go back to their jobs. That seems more sensible. Does require it to actually be built. There we go. You, slightly higher priority, please. Should then be able to bring it back down, yeah. And then we need to get to 800 science to get a wood workshop. Which is going to be a nuisance. Does this require treated planks? No, it doesn't. So that's probably what we'll get next when we hit 400 science. Which should, in theory, at least allow all of these to run a bit smoothlier. I think once we get that built, that might be what we call it. I'm definitely going to continue with this playthrough, but it's usually a game that I play in the background whilst doing other things. It's a 5-day drought. How scary. Okay, yeah, again, water and food doing good. Wood is doing okay now. Honestly, we kind of don't... No, that's a gatherer, isn't it? Just let me click on it. There you go, that's a gatherer, yeah. It'd be nice if I could tell them which wood to prioritise. Artemis, welcome. I hope you're doing wonderfully, dear. We are doing the beaver game, and I'm winning the beaver game. Yeah, don't know about water and storage yet. I think we're a while a ways off of explosives. Yeah, keep that science going up. 400 we want. Right, 250. Oh, well done. I presume it's fairly obvious which room. So we actually need more. Because this will cost us 20 logs we've got enough of. 20 gears we'll make eventually. So 25 gears we'll make eventually. And 20 metal, of which we currently only have 13. So we do need to turn this back on. Yeah, I know it. I always thought it would be the kitchen. That seems definitely the most logical place for you to have your gaming setup. Because then you don't have to go anywhere for snacks. And that's what matters most to gamers. Just watching this number here go up slowly. You have more space. You can get an even bigger bed and be the coziest in the world. Right? 26 now. We've only got 5 unoccupied beds. We're going to have to start building more houses soon. I don't want to get this engine down. I don't want to have to build more houses. We're going to have to build more houses, aren't we? If we get a 600, we can get the large row house. Which I unfortunately think might be what we have to do. More space for VR. Yes, VR is good. We should be playing VR right now. Beaver game in VR, please. Yes, thank you. The drought's nearly done. Only 2 days left on it. Down to 8 beds left. Yeah, we're going to have to make more houses. And as nice as these are, they're very space inefficient. They take up 12 tiles. And hold 10. Whereas this essentially only takes up 3, really. Okay, this takes up 6 and does 10. Whereas this takes up 2 and does 8. No, don't set my crops on fire. You'll make my beavers sad. We don't want sad beavers. That would be disastrous. 467 science. 600 to get these houses. With only 7 beds remaining. Exactly. You'll make all of the beavers underscore Captobi sad. We wouldn't want that now, would we? Okay. Nearly at 500 science. There it is, 500 science, 100 to go. Okay, somebody is working there, that's good. 520. 80 to go. 75. 70. 65. 60. 55. 50. Still 50. Again a badge. We're staying at 50. We're waiting a while. Yay, the drought ended. I honestly forgot the drought was going on. 45. 40. Oh, no, 41. 35. 30. 25. We've got 6 beds left. 20. 4 beds left. 15. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. With 4 beds remaining. We're going to do the same as we did last time of just all of the builders. Get it built. And then get back to their other jobs. Sorry, MacFan, I didn't mean to punch you there. There's one house. We're up to 11 unoccupied beds. And they've given up building for the day. But a new day begins! And building number 2 is completed. 19 spare beds. House number 3, 27 spare beds. House number 4, 34 spare beds. 42 spare beds. Should log a complaint with HRB. Oh dear. Surely it wouldn't be HR, it'd be BR. There you go, some fancy new high-rises. The people in the middle floor don't get a front window, which is a bit sad. And the people in the middle don't get any windows because the side ones are blocked. Actually, no, they have windows in the middle. You can see them. They're just looking directly into other people's rooms. That doesn't seem particularly great. 50 spare beds in total. Very nice. Okay, now we can get the engine. Definitely. Still got 8 buildings without workers. It is terrifying. I need somebody to start chopping those, really. We have got plenty of pine resin. Fill up those spaces a bit. I've never got nobody working in here. How much does the engine cost? 20 logs, yes. 25 wheels, nearly. And 20 metal beams. Yeah, do that and then we'll have enough. In 200 science time. And then all of our problems will be sorted. There'll be no more problems at all, whatsoever. Definitely. The food is lower than it was. Let's just keep track of it overall. It's currently 350. We'll see if it continues upwards from 350 or continues downwards. It's obviously going to oscillate, so we need to wait for it to average out. It's gone up to 370. It does seem to be slowly trending upwards. I think the issue was I took too many workers off of minding the crops. Which there we go, has been done. That's immediately taking them off that. Well, as soon as we get to 400 science, I'm going to put all but one of these on pause. So that should help things a bit. Free up some workers to go and sort out food. I'm going to do a cool video with Mr. Spear about the topic mentioned 2 weeks ago. What? I didn't talk to Spieler 2 weeks ago. Spoke to him a week and a half ago, but I don't remember what it was about. It's just regular filming. Nearly there, nearly there. Joined Barcelona on City Planner Players. On City Planner Plays territory. Is that another content creator? And also, this is not the first time that I have played City Builders on stream. It's not really the first time I played this City Builder. Maybe it's confused again. It's more, when am I not, Guillaume? When am I not? Nearly at 400. 185, the magical science number. 390, 391, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, no, I haven't paused that one. Right, workers go and do other things. Like farming, please. You need to do farming. What if, just for now, we set you to 1 worker each? Now, we can grab power and place down the engine. Make this very high priority. We have enough gears. We have enough metal blocks. We have enough logs. This should be easy. I thought I had a worker in it, but I think it just goes by itself. It's even better. Builder has a map for surviving danger windy. Sure. This is... I haven't modded the game at all. The game comes with pause, 1, 2, and 3 times speed, and we've just been playing on 3 times speed. There are probably a lot of mods for this game, or at least custom maps, so... That should really be very low priority, especially now I've got this coming. Yeah, people just chuck logs into it. Nice. It's not running at the highest efficiency. Oh no, it's running at the highest efficiency. Excellent. How much do you produce? 400 horsepower. Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to bring you back up to 2 now. As you're slightly important. Building likes workers. Tapper shack, that's fine. We've got loads of resin. You don't really matter. Right, I'm going to pause you. I'm going to pause you. You currently aren't needed, so you're fine. Oh, we've collected some bad water. That's nice. Yeah, let's have you doing that. You're not particularly necessary. You're not particularly necessary. I'd rather have the ones that don't have workers in them be paused. Where can we take a worker away from? I'm going to pause you, I think. Don't really need gears for now. Okay, there you go. We've got an engine now. What's nice about it is it's only on when it's actively having power drawn, so we're not wasting wood throughout the night. I was worried I was going to have to pause it and unpause it every night. I think we're just about sorted now, chat. We've found a decent balance. We've got lots of new baby beavers on the way. We've got lots of housing and we're ready to make more. We've got wood being chopped, wood being chopped, wood being chopped eventually. That's kind of emergency. Start chopping that wood. Hopefully this person in this is focusing on the oak because that gives us loads of wood. We've got this pine here if we need it, but I'd rather pine is left unchopped. Wait, I just realised. That's stupid. I wasn't telling them to chop it this whole time. Whoopsie daisy. Just a little small mistake there. Happens, you know. Just like that. But not that one. Or that one. Oh yeah, and there's a bunch of the birch over here that also hasn't been being chopped down. Very good. I'm a professional. I always do that. I always forget to set areas for tree chopping. Whoopsie daisy. Yes, you could super run. However, probably quite heavy by the looks of it. Yeah, so that was a bit of... We got people who aren't doing anything. Oh my goodness. I want that number to never be 0. It's the amount of beavers I have available to go and do work. The next ones that go up will be going into these. And then probably this. In fact, we could do with you happening now, to be honest. You can go down to 1, I guess. There we go. Get those trees being replanted. What is that chat window you're using on the screen that shows you Twitch and YouTube at the same time? That's neat. We've had it for ages. Well, technically, we haven't had this one for ages. Previously, for the past like year and a half, I've been using an app called Caster Labs, which is neat. It technically works, but it's also a complete pain in my arse. It kept breaking, so I finally swapped, and now we're using a web app that runs through Streamer.bot, which is a very helpful piece of software. Okay, yeah, we're good now. We're doing good. 4 beavers who aren't working. 4! Can't believe it. Actually, there's no need to do that, is there? You. But you can continue collecting bad water then. This is astonishing. Having this much free space. We're going to bring these all back down to a slightly lower priority now. And I think we're just going to unpause them. Same with you. 6 buildings like work. Shouldn't it be 5? Oh, no, that's literally 6 buildings. I just can't count to 6. And the wood's being gathered. The water is going down. Okay, next order of business. I think we've already got a deep water pump. We don't need to get a bigger one. I'm going to set this area here up for water removal. Water pump. Except not that way. Sorry. That way. Thanks. And then you're gonna go there so we can have another one there. Just like that. Drought approaching. That'll be fine. Let me just have that go around in a square like that. Then we can grab some storage. Have that there, and then 2 little ones there and there. Oh, we also want to set these ones to supply, as I would rather prioritize filling up the big one. Obviously, we don't have anybody who can work in it right now, but that will be fixed soon. We can pause the likes of you. Pause you, unpause you. And there we go. Now everybody's working hard. Very, very good. I too can only count 4. Happiness is only at 4, which isn't 8, but it could be worse, you know. I think what I'll eventually do is probably delete these houses and just replace them with all of these because they're just so space efficient. Space efficient. He's fixing his broken tooth. Good. We like to see it. In fact, it seems we've got so much wood going at the moment. Let's chuck 2 more in. They can be built whenever they like. Okay. Buildings like worker 2, 3. Which means we can replace them with 1, 2, and 3. Hell. Okay, no, it's just those 6. It's really not a pleasant noise, is it? Buildings like workers 5, which means one of these is going to be turning on. How exciting. Construction lacks materials. You require gears. Well, it's good that I just turned gear production back on. No, I very rarely get references, Cyprian. I'm what's known as unintelligent. Why is that on? What? No. Why am I wasting 10 workers on hauling? Goodness sakes. How long have I been wasting that? Goodness gracious. What do you take me for? I think it's time we can now replace this. Wood work. We cannot afford a wood workshop yet. Okay, we're just gonna have a gear thingamabob here. A gear thingamabob here, and get rid of that one. I have a mess on the ground, so I'm going to tell them all to pick it all up. And then over here can be another planker thingamabob. Prioritize that one first, please. And then that one. Because they pass power between buildings, which is very handy. Okay, there you go, that's that up. 8 workers not doing anything. My goodness. What other games am I trying to find gears in? Or am I being daft? That's quite like lanks and plogs. No, planks and logs. I'd just like to be building a bit more. A higher number of gears, preferably. If anybody wants to build this at any point, that sure would be appreciated. We've got plenty of planks and plenty of logs. Thank you. Oh, we're in drought at the moment. Oh, we're in drought at the moment. Should probably just go pop, 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 pop. And then... yeah, there you go. Let's do that. I like having a builder's hut just in the background running on low priority. Okay, what if we leave you on very low priority? So you're just going to take anybody who happens to not be doing anything else. Now that's what I should just do with all of these, honestly. Because everything else is higher priority than this, which means these are always going to be the last things to be filled. But it means people are actually doing something. Oh, right, that kind of gear. Yes, yes, no, I struggle with those. I excel at cooking gears, primarily. We've got 43 empty beds, 10 babies, and 51 adults. The food is starting to oscillate in place, so I think it's time we think about a proper farm, but where? That's the issue. Okay, so plan. I'm going to be removing some of those, but that's fine. We are going to make another series of floodgates along here. Technically don't need that one. So that we can also hold water in this area, and then this area is going to become a farm. Understood? Also want to unlock dynamite. 600 and 400. Well, we can unlock the dynamite factory at least, which does definitely require power. Nobody's picking those up. Oh, because we've got no wood storage available currently. Right, gears, metal blocks, that's fine, that we can do. Basically, this path I want to bring all the way around there like that. So we can at least create dynamite, but we just can't place it yet. We've made it, but we don't know what it is. We don't know what it does. That's the current status. Because what I'll want to do is I'll want to basically blast a channel down here and a channel down here. Just to basically make sure this whole area is watered, you know. But for now, we can start with a ferment plants. What do we actually do? I don't know what you do, and you scare me. So I'm just going to make a farmhouse. And in fact, I'm going to make 3 of them. And then I am going to think these are temporary markings, basically reminding me where not to build. Where are those ones? Oh, sorry, where not to plant. And then, so we can now go plant crops. Which ones take the longest to grow? An eggplant, I guess. And then we're basically going to tell the game to carpet bomb this area with eggplants. How far that way, dude? Oh, you go all the way. Okay. My presumption is that the highest, the one that takes the longest to grow is the best. You're going to be but last, so you can prioritize that. Oh heck, no, we don't want that. No, wrong one, wrong one. That one, that one. And then path. There. Good. Everything's fine, see? We're streaming up constantly. I want to be a creator like you, but I'm always so motivated by learning traction. I had to push through it. Okay, so with the FR friends. No, I did YouTubing and streaming long before I was part of FR and such. And I guess very much struggled with motivation due to lower interaction, but the unfortunate truth is you just got to keep at it. If you're going in expecting people to watch, you're never going to enjoy it, and if you're not enjoying it, then the people watching are never going to enjoy it, unfortunately. So sometimes you just have to go in with the expectation that very few people are going to watch to begin with. But that's also okay. You gotta have fun. Oh, that's good. Oh yeah, of course, because they're already marked for deletion. Yeah, you keep getting rid of those trees, buddy. But actually, to be honest, I could just be using this technique. I think we're going to get rid of all of these now. We've got enough wood from elsewhere. Get rid of that. Good, good, good. Now we just got to wait for the water to come back in and then they'll start planting. Yeah, yes, those eggplants have had a bad time, haven't they? Oh, we also need to build that so they continue making this. Make that a priority, please. Make that a priority, please. And good, they can reach all of them. Excellent. Hydration is also important. So it's all a matter of just keeping going. A raw stream will start afloat and enjoy doing it. Have fun as best advice you can give. Yeah. And yeah, never feel guilty about how much effort you're putting into your content. Everybody expects different things. There are always going to be people who watch my channel who think I put in too much effort and it's not worth it. There are always going to be people who think I don't put in enough effort. And that's just the truth. Oh heck, we're nearly out of food. Probably because nothing's growing, because there's no water, because I left the pumps on for too long. Because this was quite a long drought, this. But we're nearly there, nearly. Nearly, just gotta wait for the water to come back. Everyone's gonna go hungry for a little bit, but it's gonna be fine. Don't wait for an idea of a way to, you know, do it or anything like that. You just gotta start. Just gotta crack on with it. Sweet, sweet water. Please continue flowing. Thank you. More flying, please. Come on. What? Oh, yes, that's a gatherer flying. Of course, you've got nothing to do. I actually very much do not like eggplant. Okay. Good. Let's get crop gathering, I think. Because we're out of food. And everybody's going to be unhappy. Yes. Yeah, we're nearly done with this. Once this is done, we can increase the height of this water a bit, which will help. 2 more planks, and here they are. And it's done. Excellent. That's going to bring that up to there. So this is going to lose out on water for a little bit, but it's being held back by these floodgates. But it means that this can now start filling up and be a better source. Maybe that's too much water. Okay, there you go. Thank you. Don't want it overflowing. Oh, look, we've got our first dynamite too. Isn't that fun? So I think we now... do you hold dynamite or is it the other one? It's the other one that holds dynamite. Okay, so we need to make another large industry pile. Which means we need another level to this. So I guess I'm putting that there. We definitely need the double layer because that can go on top of stairs. So there. Path. You are the wrong one. You can hold more logs, I guess, because we seem to be constantly at the max. It was actually this one we needed. Yes, there's the dynamite. Very good. Well done, me. Oh, look, everybody's hungry, and they're all very upset with me. I feel like I'd do better as a streamer than uploader, but I notice my voice and lack of commentary. Let's just talk, can't do that. Also, I need a cute $200 BG model. Again, you just gotta start. I was really shit at this when I started, but the more you do it, the better you get, you know? I still have a lot of voice dysphoria, but the streaming has helped. So, you know, it's worth just going for it. Everybody's really upset and angry. I hope they don't start starving to death. Oh, we're nearly out of water too. That's fun. But now the water's here, we'll be able to harvest enough, right? Right. Yeah? At least we can make more dynamite now. That's good, right? What was it? I needed 600. We're nearly at enough science to use the dynamite. It's going to be great, chat, I promise. Also, we need to plant more eggplant. So these ones over here, they technically have enough, but I'm not happy with it. So I'm just going to turn these into water channels. Thanks. Get rid of those two. And those. I have more. Yeah, they're at minus 11 now. That's fun. What do we do with eggplants? Sorry? One sec. Oh, I need bits of one and bits of another. So the recipe here is eggplant plus canola oil. Okay, what if we abandoned the eggplants and instead made corn? Yeah? So 1 second. Just removing all of that. Preferably today, Beavers. And then corn. Yes, we're planting corn. Corn is better. We like corn. Oh, I shouldn't have planted all of those. Corn! Corn. Let me plant more corn. Yes, 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 keep planting, keep planting. Also, you'll have to stay awake for 24 hours straight because I've bugged up. Sorry. Oh, look, lots of people just died of hunger. Oh, that's nearly everyone. That's not good. Well, I mean, now we have fewer mouths to feed. That's good, right? I think I'm going to do these explosions and then I'm going to run away, chat. We have just about halved our number of beavers. So, we're going into emergency mode. Ah, Jesus. Thank you, Jake.
Heralds the immediate arrival of broken AI voice.
It does indeed. It's very appreciated. I think.
Grain smells cute.
Yeah, this is something that I have to listen to.
Not sorry.
I'm basically putting everything on pause that we don't need right now. It's emergency mode time. Okay, good. Right. Yes. That's what I need right now. More science points, please. And I should also turn down the working hours. No, we need more water. We really don't have enough people for anything now. The building rights workers. That's fine. We don't need that. We don't need that. We do need that. We do need that. I guess we don't need that. What else can I axe? Don't need dynamite, that's for sure. Look, I need you lot to make water and make food, okay? Those are the priorities right now. Water and food. Thank you. So that you cease dying. Yeah. They get coffee eventually. Okay, they have water. And a bunch more just after that, which means we need less food and water to keep everyone happy. Isn't that great? Oh, Jesus. Drake, thank you very much for gifted subscription to Garden. It is very appreciated. The berries are here. Oh, there's nobody working on this. That's why I didn't pause that, because I knew we still needed berries. Is there anybody working? There's still nobody working on it. Okay. Now we have somebody working on berries. Isn't that good? So all in all, I think that went quite well. Oh, we don't need you. What are you doing? Go back over here. Building rights workers, it's that gathering flag. That was less important. This one covers more berries. As you can see, the farm expansion is going brilliantly. I don't think the fact that I planted the wrong thing actually made any difference, to be honest. Okay, this is going better. We have a stockpile of food. We have a stockpile of water. We can let them go to sleep now. All I need to do now is just Alt-Tab, go do some editing or something, and when I come back, the population may have recovered a little bit. It's going very swimmingly, yes. I think that's what we're going to call today's stream. Bit of a disaster, but we survived. We've got food and water going again. We just had a few too many people, and I wasn't paying attention to how much... Actually, I was paying attention to how much food we have, and we were working on it. I just wasn't fast enough. So that's why we're going to call today's stream. We're going to be back tomorrow playing FTL, Faster Than Light. However, we're going to be playing modded FTL. It's a popular mod that started a couple of years ago called FTL Multiverse, which expands it in nearly every facet. And that's what we're going to be playing tomorrow evening. I've done a couple runs with it, and it's brilliant fun, but I'm trying to keep most of my experience to on stream. And on Saturday, we'll be doing Lego once again, hopefully continuing with the Lego Artemis launch platform. And then next Sunday, hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll get Joe back for some more Split Fiction. But time shall tell. I also want more Split Fiction, and so does Joe, but unfortunately, sometimes things happen outside of our control. So, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. And hopefully, I'll see you all in the next one. when Baldur's Gate? In a couple weeks, when everyone's actually available. So thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you all in the next one. Ta-ra.